backstage now at Lollapalooza with BBU. You guys, man, pure pandemonium. Pandemonium. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves to everybody? I am Jason Perez.
Epic. Esquire.
Elect.
Rockwood. Okay. Big question. Yesterday, you guys did Perry's stage out there, right? How'd it go, man? It was wonderful. It was like a blessing. Perry's stage is really dope. It's Perry's stage, you know, like it's like the founder stage. The fans were awesome. It was like at 12:30, but like all the fans are just like on schedule. Like they have their things, they're like ready to go, and like you tell them like put your hand on your nose, they'll be like boom. They'll be like, you know, like I'm gonna go to Bordy Party. Like they run in there. They're awesome. So
it's like actually like people that want to hear music.
Yeah,
we're there. Like they don't care what kind of music it is. They like enjoy music. That's the reason I enjoy rocking that stage.
Yeah, no. The coolest thing about this festival is being able to walk around and just find stuff you like. You know, and I'm sure you guys, as not only as musicians but as music fans, have also been able to do that yesterday and today, right? You guys seen anything real cool that you didn't? Yeah, what'd you see?
Casper, that dubstep DJ. Like I've never heard of him before, but his show was insane.
Yeah, and Ania, what's her name? Ania Sema.
But J. Cole is dope.
We got to do as much walking around as we wanted because we're doing interviews ourselves and doing a lot of business. But today we're hopefully getting around and we can see some more shows. Like he's really excited to say Arcade Fire. I want to see Cypress Hill. Like
Social Distortion, 545,
Soundgarden, Green Day.
Woo! You're gonna enjoy it all, and it's all in your backyard in Chicago. No, that's like it's kind of crazy because like growing up, like you saw like Lollapalooza like travel all over, and then when they decided Chicago to be that spot, it's kind of eerie. And then on top of it, to be even to rock it is even more like, wow, you know, like we're not signed, we're like totally independent, we kind of do it like total DIY, and just the love that we got is like much appreciated. But the DIY spirit is definitely in Lollapalooza. What Perry, you know what I mean? Perry's brought it here. These guys
has like 60% of the artists that are on Perry is probably not signed. Right. They're probably like independent artists.
On the Perry stage, on the Perry stage, which is like really dope. Which is, I mean, that's why he probably does it. So. Yeah, well, and also what's cool is that's what Perry's into now. The electronic, that you know, the hip hop, the electronic stuff, like that's his thing now, and that's what he really. It seems like that's what he focuses on. Not that he doesn't focus on the rest of it, but like that's what he's into. You know, that's his baby. You know,
it's almost like Perry is like ahead of the curve. He's always like ahead of the curve. Like you'll have artists on stage that they're gonna blow up like 3 years from now, and he knows it. So he brings them on stage, and next thing you know, like 2 years later, you're seeing them on a bigger stage somewhere else.
Green Day was opening in 1994, and now tonight they're out here. You know, that's how it is. So you'll see us there like 2014. You know, 15 years, something like that. You know,
no,
a little longer. 2014. No.
Big stage.
Yeah. So a multi-conglomerate stage. It's Fear the mixtape. Fear of a Clear Channel Planet, right? Is that right? That's right, I dig the name. Okay. Can you talk about how you came up with it?
It was actually just in one of my verses. I was just rhyming, and then like the thought just came into my head because of course it's a play off the Fear of a Black Planet. So then I was like, it just kind of came like it was in the rhyme scheme, and like I was like kicking the verse for these guys, and they heard that one line in there, and they're all like, "Wait, what? Stop! What did you just say?" I was like, "Fear of a Clear Channel Planet," and like that's it. Like that was just the name.
And it was just like a response to like basically the Clear Channel, you know. And like the dope thing about Lala, I was just talking to my friend about it, is that like at least Lala still is like 90% of the bands you don't hear on radio, you know. Like these are just all the bands, no matter what. And it's just kind of crazy because like there's a chance for like kids who normally listen to just radio get to see like really live acts that they can't come in Chicago for, that it's like all ages, and they can come see us and like rock it out, and it's a huge opportunity for that, you know. Well, I think of it too as something where you're saying, you know, because radio is like often traditional radio like categorizes bands so much, and Lollapalooza breaks that, because Lollapalooza, it's punk out there right now, you know. It was Gaga last night, it was you guys yesterday, whatever, you know.
That's like more realistic, because people listen to everything. Like I've listened to Led Zeppelin, to like Fish, to Roots and Dead Prez and everything in between. So that's realistically what humans do. We like good music, you know?
It's also like a good thing to introduce people to other music, because instead of like a person who would just go to a hip hop concert, you're not going to hear any rock and roll while you're there. But if you come here just to see a hip hop thing, you might end up seeing another act that you really like and get introduced to new stuff, you know? So
right, there's like not like an urban format and then an alt country format or anything at Lollapalooza, you know, but that's what Clear Channel does, you know. Clear Channel like goes in, They pick 40 alt country songs. They pick like 40 alternative songs, 40 hip hop songs, 40 R&B songs, and that's all you hear on like 5 stations, you know. And it's crazy, and it really sucks. And we want to smash that, you know. Like, we're on smashing that. We want to show that DIY bands, independent bands, that like we want everyone to love all the music we grew up on and have the type of radio that we once had in this country, you know.